World War II is filled with stories of heroism and sacrifice, but some of its most compelling tales are shrouded in shadows. There was an army, unseen and unheard, operating in secret. Who were they? And what impact did they have on a global conflict? Let's uncover the truth. This isn't a tale of conventional battles or large-scale invasions. This is the story of whispers in the dark, covert operations, and fearless individuals working behind enemy lines. Their success determined lives, changed outcomes, and at times, altered the course of history itself. As the enemies marched forward, a hidden network formed beneath the surface of the war's chaos. This network wasn't bound by uniforms or official titles. It was made up of spies, resistance fighters, and saboteurs, ordinary people tasked with extraordinary missions. Operating far from the battlefields, these men and women dismantled enemy communications, fed critical intelligence to the Allies, and disrupted supply chains. Their weapons were not rifles or tanks, but information, sabotage, and disguise. They risked everything to fight an invisible war. Who were they? Many names were erased by time, but their courage and deeds remain engraved in history, waiting to be rediscovered. The secret army relied on detailed intelligence to execute its missions. Spies infiltrated enemy ranks, gathered confidential plans, and passed them along using coded messages and invisible ink. One slip, one betrayal, meant certain death, not only for them, but for countless others depending on their success. Perhaps you've heard of Operation Fortitude, where this network of spies fed false information to the Axis powers, paving the way for the D-Day invasion. It was a masterpiece of deception, but only one chapter in their book of secrets. Every operation, no matter how small, was a step toward victory. In occupied territories, locals could not sit idly by. They became the backbone of another arm of this secret army, the resistance. These brave souls knew the cost of defiance against the Nazi regime, yet they chose to fight. Their contributions were invaluable, sabotaging railroads, hiding Allied soldiers, and sharing vital intelligence. Gestapo forces hunted them relentlessly, but the resistance refused to yield. Their resilience inspired hope in a dark time, while fueling the collective effort to reclaim freedom. Stories like that of the French resistance and Polish underground fighters reveal the human spirit's power, even in the most oppressive conditions. If the secret army had a heartbeat, it was found in the cryptic world of code breakers. Secluded in rooms brimming with intercepted messages and cryptic codes, these unsung mathematicians and analysts worked tirelessly to crack enemy communications. At Bletchley Park, the breaking of the Enigma code became one of the war's greatest triumphs. The information gained saved countless lives and allowed Allied forces to predict and counter Hitler's moves. The code breakers didn't hold weapons, but their brilliance steered the tide of battle. Their work epitomized the unseen nature of this army. They didn't need glory, they needed results. Beyond intelligence and resistance, there were those willing to go directly on the offensive in enemy territory. Armed with explosive charges, sabotage teams targeted factories, railways, and bridges. Their missions were dangerous, requiring stealth and precision. Perhaps the most thrilling example is the Norwegian heavy water sabotage. In a remote, icy landscape, saboteurs destroyed a German plant crucial to Nazi nuclear ambitions. It was a daring mission that could have changed the course of the war. These operatives faced peril at every step, but stopped at nothing to ensure their mission succeeded. The secret army's actions were not always publicized, nor were the sacrifices always recognized. Many operatives disappeared into anonymity after the war, their extraordinary contributions buried with them, yet their work mattered immensely. They remind us that heroism isn't always loud or visible. Sometimes it's the quiet resolve of an individual choosing bravery over fear. It's the invisible battles fought far from the limelight that make a lasting difference. Their stories deserve to be told, remembered, and honored. For within their secrecy lies a lesson about resilience, ingenuity, and the power of the human spirit. History is full of hidden chapters waiting to be explored. The secret army of World War II operated with silent determination, leaving us with tales of grit and survival that inspire to this day. Their efforts forged victories not written in headlines, but etched in the outcome of freedom. We've scratched the surface, but so much about them still remains a tantalizing mystery. Who were the individuals behind the code names? What other missions have history's shadows concealed from us? The answers lie waiting for those willing to continue digging. The story of this secret army reminds us of the courage and ingenuity required to prevail in the darkest hours. Share their tales with others, explore further into their history, and honor their memory. Subscribe to our channel and join us on this journey into the unsung stories of our past.